Aya. Yo. Crazy, 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 crazy. Technology has a mind of its own sometimes. And here we are at so many minutes after 7. Oh, man. But welcome to the HumKayLive Series this Sunday. Like every Sunday, except it's a little late this time. But we are live. So how you doing? 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 Tell your friend right now I'm his life. Everybody know it, everybody know it, everybody know we alive. Yeah. Woo. So tell me how you doing, how you doing, how you doing, how you doing? Welcome to the HumKayLive Series this Sunday. Like every Sunday, it will be Miss African time. Our time of fresh music and inspiration to jumpstart your weekend style. That's what I'm here for. To make sure your week starts off on a positive note, to make sure your week starts off with something inspiring, and to make sure your week starts off with some HumKay music. Hey! So let everybody know, let everybody know, let everybody know HumKay's live, yeah. Tell your friends right now that we are live, yeah. Let them know, let them know, let them know, let them know, let them know that we are live. How's been your weekend? How's been your weekend? How is your day today? How's everything going? I hope you are having a great time wherever you are. I hope that you are well and in good health. Otherwise, welcome aboard the HumKayLive Series this Sunday. Ooh la la. It's good to have you. It's good to have you. It's good to have you with me today. Thank you for keeping me company. It's always a joy to have you here for the HumKayLive Series. And today I have a brand new song to share with you on the HumKayLive Series today. And I hope that you will find it inspiring. Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to sharing this particular song because I think from the time I wrote it, I've not had the opportunity to perform it anywhere. I think, not even for a trial run, not even for, let me try to see. Okay, I think I've performed it somewhere once in my whole life. Okay, so welcome aboard the HumKayLive Series, and you get to be one of the first people to hear this particular new song. I'll let you know what it is in a minute, but first, music! All right. It's music and inspiration of the HumKayLive Series. If you have something inspiring to share, please feel free to share it in the comments. Let us know, what have you been up to lately? What good things have happened in your life? What lessons have you been learning that you feel you can share with some of us over here? Hey, the comments are open for you to share that piece of inspiration. Otherwise, I hope you're okay. I hope you are doing great today on this Sunday evening, my part of the world, or Sunday morning, wherever it is that you are. I hope you're doing great. Talk to me. How you doing? How's it going? What's inspiring? What's inspiring? What's inspiring? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening in your world that you can share with us to make us smile, to make us laugh, or to make us think better about situations or look better at life? Who knows? You might be the answer somebody has been praying for. So, hey, share that piece of inspiration, and welcome aboard the HumKayLive Series. Music and inspiration. I have been thinking about the paradox of life, and I will get right into it. I've been thinking about the paradox of life whereby we are all equal and yet we are not all equal. Think about it. Think about it. Oh yeah, we are all human, we are all equal, we are all this, and then at the same time we are all not equal. Even though we are all humans, we are not all equal in certain ways. Think about it. So are we or are we not? Well, I'm reminded of a gentleman I met a couple of years ago, and and I thought we were equal, yeah. I will explain what I mean. I thought we were equal, man, because we would meet up and discuss different things and do different things together and plan different things together. But I did not, in the beginning, I did not know exactly who this man was or how accomplished he was or how much he had done with his life. And so I just dealt with him at face value. Until I discovered one day that this man had been around longer than I have. He was older. This man was very hardworking. This man was very resourceful. This man was very business and street smart. And so he had made a whole lot of money. Boy, he had made a lot of money. Okay, so this was a very wealthy gentleman, but you would not know unless you really got to know him well. He was not the kind that would flash his money around or be bossy around people or trample over everybody. He was just this humble man. You would not know how wealthy he was. You would not know how wealthy he was by the way he carried himself. He respected everybody. He paid attention to everybody that spoke to him in his space. He addressed everybody with respect. I thought that stood out very much for me. And he was very generous as well. I remember going to him with a friend of mine that was preparing for a wedding. And he said, please stop by. I will make a small contribution as well. I know that you're preparing for your wedding. Please come by, let me make a small contribution. And I thought it was a small contribution. The gentleman made a contribution of $3,000. He made a small contribution of $3,000. Okay? So that is the, Yeah, that is a small contribution, okay? If you think that is not small, then I guess you get my point. Eh? We are all equal, but we are not all equal, yeah? Yeah. Anyway, the lesson I picked from this gentleman, which I want to share with you today, and I hope it will inspire you, is to learn that life is not all about money. Life is not all about how successful we are and how we have to make a show of it. Life is not about how less successful other people are and how we have to rub it in. It's not about pursuing the dreams and, trying to make more money and get richer and more, get more influence and get more wealth at the expense of everything and everybody else. I could see that while we were not financially equal with this gentleman, he remembered that the bottom line is we are all humanity, we are all people, we are all humans created in the image of God. That is the likeness that we have. That is the baseline of equality that we have, while at the same time we must respect the fact that we are not all at the same place in life, and we must respect those ahead of us, and we must respect those older than us, and we must respect those more successful than us, because in the process we can learn from them and improve ourselves. So that is why I said by calling it a paradox. It seems like a contradiction, but it actually makes all the sense in the world that we understand that while we are not equal, we are actually equal. And while we are actually equal, we are not actually equal. Have I successfully confused you? Have I successfully confused you today? I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. But remember, if you're the person that is ahead of the line, if you're the person that has achieved a little bit more, remember not to step over everybody else. Remember not to trample on the people that are less successful than you are. Remember to remain human. Remember that this life is but a journey. We're all going. We're all on a journey someplace. We are all on a journey someplace. And in the course of the journey, sometimes things get better. Sometimes things get worse. You just never know what side of fortune you will be at one point in time. You may not always be the one on top. You may not always be the one at the bottom. You may not always be the one that is struggling, or you may not always be the one that is winning. Okay, so we have to treat everybody with love and respect and dignity. And that is a good way to walk this journey, because I must emphasize this, because this is not the end. The journey is not the end. We do our journeys with the destination in mind, and the destination of us all, which a lot of us, never think about sometimes. But at the end of the day, this life ends and we are kept somewhere safe. Some people call it a grave, some people call it a tomb, some people call it a pyramid, some people call it something else. Okay, the kings where I come from, they are called masiros. They are not buried in graves, they are buried in royal tombs, so to speak. Okay, but regardless of how royal your tomb is, regardless of how golden your casket is, regardless of what it is that they do at the point of exit, there is an after here that we should be thinking about. And that is the place for some of us that believe in Jesus Christ, for example. That is the place we look forward to. That is the place we think about when we make decisions in this life, because in the realm of time, it comes to an end. That realm of time comes to an end, and then the realm of eternity begins. And whatever you did in the realm of time will begin to affect what happens in the realm of eternity. That's why we must remember while we are here that this is not our home. This is just a journey. Somebody, I think it was Jim Reeves or somebody, way back in time, sang a song that said, this world is not my home. He had a deep voice. This world is not my home. Okay, I'm just going through, and that kind of thing. So we have to remember this world is not our home. The good book, the Bible, says we are in the world, but we are not of the world. It teaches us that we are in the world, but we are not of the world. So we have to live a life thinking about our true home, where we came from. We came from God. We all came from God. At the end of time, we go back to God, who made us and created us in his image and likeness and kept us here for a time, so that then we can go back to him forever and ever and ever. Think about it. Think about it. Otherwise, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Talk to me. It's so quiet in here. It's so quiet in here. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you're tuning in from. You are welcome, Ruth. It's good to see you. It's good to see you on the HumKayLive Series today. Welcome, 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 welcome. And tell me how it is where you are. Tell me how it is where you are. I hope you are well. I know. Okay, somebody just mentioned to me that they are unwell. I pray for your quick recovery, my friend. I pray for your quick recovery. Yeah. And thank you so much for joining me for this edition of the HumKayLive Series, where I get to do a brand new song of my brand new album. Oh, you say I am good. That's beautiful to know. It's good to know you are well. It's always good to know you are well, and it's good to have you on the HumKayLive Series. I'm going to do a new song of my brand new album, my self-titled album, HumKay. On this album, I get to share my personal thoughts. Okay, on this album I get to share my personal thoughts. That's why it is a self-titled album. It is called HumKay. Okay, so these are thoughts of HumKay. Some of them from the scriptures, some of them not from the scriptures, some of them from my personal life, some of them from other people's lives that I have observed. You see, like today I have mentioned to you that I learned a lesson from a gentleman that was very wealthy and yet very humble and very relational to less successful people like myself. Okay. I thought that was a wonderful thing because it teaches us to be mindful of others and to know that it doesn't start here and end here. It might, it might be the transit that we are at here looking very good, but we have to think about where we came from, which is from God, and we have to think about where we're going, which is back to God if we have a relationship with Him, or to the other terrible place if we reject a relationship with God. So this is just a journey, so be good to people, be kind to people. There's a proverb that says, pride comes before a big fall. If you are proud, if you are arrogant, if you think of yourself more highly than you ought, that proverb says it ends up in a big fall. It comes before a big fall. So you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for destruction if you are humble, if you're arrogant, if you are insensitive, if you are selfish, if you are mean, if you don't care about other people, and if you think life is all about you. And if you trample over other people to get your way, to enrich yourself, you cause others pain, you cause others suffering. You're setting yourself for destruction, if not in this life, in the hereafter. Otio, think about it. All right, so I want to get into the music. I want to get into that particular song that I just mentioned to you. It's a brand new song called Going Home. In English, that would be. But in Luganda, I like to call it Lugendo, which means a journey. And it reminds us that we are on a journey in this life. This is not our destination. We are on a journey. We're going someplace. We're going to heaven for those of us that have believed on Jesus Christ, who says He is the way, the truth, and the life. Okay, and no one comes to the Father except by Him. We know that that is true because we cannot be saved by any other name apart from the name of Jesus. The Holy Scriptures tell us so, and they have been time tested, and so we know that those scriptures are true. Make some noise if you believe that is true. Yay! Manos! Yeah! All right. We'll get into the music. We'll get into that song. Let me find it over here. The soundtrack over here. Okay, I got it. Hey, luno lugendo tuita mu bwisi tugenda See olutindo twitago bwisi tugenda wasinga kwagala obugagga kyakabi kasitoyitawa sana sana ojjukire mwana wange teri nusu erikukusa naye ojjo owulirize ebigambo byabwe n'abensi ebasumbuwa ngenda sebo ebasumbuwa kuba lugendo tuyita mu bwisi tugenda ensi olutindo tuyitago bwisi tugenda eryewasinga eryewasinga ejogola amalala byakabi kutwaza esikulimba balugera amalala bulijjo gakulembera kigo abatagamanyi golaba abaali abamanya nga bamaliriza amayumba gaabwe gafuuse ebifulukwa ebisekererwa ebifulukwa kuba lugendo tuyita mu bwisi tugenda ensi y'olutindo tuyitago bwisi tugenda wasinga wasinga that's where I'm going home, that's where my heart is going home, east or west, home is best. East or west, home is best. I want faith, and I know I want faith. I want faith, I want faith, I want faith. Even did I want faith, I want faith, I want faith, I want faith, and I know I want faith, I want faith, I want faith, I want faith. Even did I want faith, I want faith. Eka eka waka, eka eka waka, eka eka waka. eka eke waka, eka eka eke waka, eka eka eke waka, ay 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 going home. Ay 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 yes I am. That's where I'm going now. Ay 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 going home. I'm going home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that feedback. Thank you for that feedback. Somebody just said that song has a very good message. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it. It reminds us that we are on a journey. No money, no nothing makes us, makes us gods or lords over others necessarily, okay? And we are only, okay, you say it humbles me, and I get blessed to be reminded that we are only visitors here. Yes, we are only visitors here. We are on a journey. We're going to a better place. The good book tells us we are ambassadors. Okay, we are ambassadors here on earth, but we come from a better place, and we look forward to going back to that wonderful place. Hey, share some feedback in the comments when you get to watch this. Thank you for those of you that have been here with me in this live edition of the HumKayLive Series. I know that some people get to watch it afterwards. Please let me know what you think about this particular song. And I would like once again to bring to your attention that this song, Lugendo or Going Home, Lugendo is off my HumKay album, okay? It's off my brand new 12-track HumKay album. Please go out and look for it on your favorite online music store. Look for it on your favorite online music store. It is probably everywhere by now, okay? It's been going up progressively on different platforms. You can go to Apple Music, you can go to, I don't know where you stream your music from, maybe Spotify, maybe wherever it is. Check out your favorite music store and see that you get your hands on this brand new album, HumKay album, okay? HumKay by HumKay. All right. Okay, so just look out for that album. It's available online, and I cannot wait to hear your feedback. I cannot wait to have you enjoy these songs. Let me know what you think of this song. Thank you. I have already received some comments here from those of you that have been with me today in this edition, but I'd like to hear from the rest of you that will get to watch this after it has aired or after it has run online. I would really appreciate your feedback, and I would appreciate if you can go and stream and download the rest of the album from your favorite music store. The album is HumKay by HumKay. HumKay is HUM space KAY. Lastly, the Worship Ministers Summit is coming up on the 16th of September. That is less than a month away, just a few weeks away, about 3.5 weeks away to the Worship Ministers Summit. This happens only once a year. Only once a year we get together as worshipers from across the body of Christ. We get together for the Worship Ministers Summit. Make sure to be a part of this. It's always exciting. It's always life-changing. It's always transforming. It's always a revival. It just revives you every time we get together as worshipers. It sparks a new wave of revival in our individual lives and in our lives as ministers, as worship ministers. Even if you're just a lay worshiper, you may not be a worship leader or anything, but you would love to grow deeper in your lifestyle of worship, you are welcome to attend the Worship Minister Summit. It is free. It is free. It is free this year. It is free for all. You are welcome to attend. You can travel with us to Kigali. If you're in Uganda and you'd like to travel with us in Kigali, please reach out. We are running out of time. Reach out so that we make those reservations early. Call 0700 338 348. Let me read that number again, 0700 338 348. If you're in Uganda and you'd like to travel with us to Kigali for the Worship Minister Summit, please reach out on that number and you'll be able to get the details of how you can travel with us over there for that life-changing gathering of worshipers that happens only once a year. You miss it this year, you have to wait a whole year, and we don't know where it will be next year. It might be somewhere farther away. It's been in Uganda for the last 7 years. Can you imagine that? Now it has moved out and it's going to keep moving out. I am very certain of that. So please be a part of this one. Let's go. Be blessed, be a blessing, and enjoy a time away from home. Some of you have never been to Rwanda, Kigali. It's a beautiful city. I have been there, and you might want to use the same opportunity to go and look around, in addition to enjoying the ministry that we are going to be experiencing. Okay, so you can reach out on that number. If you're not in Uganda and you cannot call, you can send an email. Send an email to schoolofworshipafrica@gmail.com, and we'll be able to return to you. Otherwise, tomorrow is the prayer hour. For those of you, again, that would love to pray with me, we have a time of prayer, 1 hour, only 1 hour, every Monday evening, 8 to 9 p.m. East African time. I hope that you can join me tomorrow or another Monday so that we can pray together. Prayer changes things. Prayer changes things. I cannot overemphasize that. Okay, so whatever situation it is, bring it to the prayer altar, bring it to the prayer hour. Let's present it to the Lord, and He can make it better. He can make it better. He can make it better. He can still heal. He can still save. He can still change situations that are beyond us. So tomorrow is the day. If you'd like to join us for the prayer hour, send an email. schoolofworshipafrica@gmail.com. We'll send you the link. It is a virtual prayer hour, so you can join us from wherever you are, even from your bedroom or your bathroom, or as long as as long as you're not taking a shower and you embarrass us. Okay. But from your home, from your home, from your car, from your office, from wherever you happen to be at that hour is what I mean. 8 to 9 p.m. You can just get in touch with us, and we'll send you the link so that you can join us for that hour of prayer. Why don't you have yourself a great week, and thank you once again for joining me today for the HumKayLive Series. And like I always tell you, tell your friends right now, they have missed the life, yeah. All right. Somebody says, I'll be there. Thank you, Elijah. Good to know you'll be there. Bye-bye.